Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a video for you about Scuf controllers in Apex Legends. Do they actually matter in this game? Does it help your gameplay? And some suggestions about configuration should you choose to run a Scuf. Today's video is sponsored by Scuf Gaming. As you can tell by the FTC required disclosure on text in screen and in description, so you should expect quite a bit of Scuf discussion today. But if you're watching this video, I suppose you're here for that. Anyway, personally, I play Apex Legends on both PC and console in almost equal amounts. My opinion on the game is that the controls are natural and fluid on PC. They seem to be more designed for PC than they do for console. And that Apex Legends on console is still a good and fun game, but it really squeezes you when it comes to controls. I mean, they're really getting as much out of those old controllers as they possibly can, and it does leave players with limited choices compared to their PC counterparts. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how using a Scuf controller will get you closer to PC gameplay, but before we get into that, I've got one just general tip for you, which is that high sensitivity is your friend on Apex console. I've been kind of doing the pro player thing from Call of Duty and doing lower sensitivity so that I can aim more accurately, but on Apex Legends on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, I've found it much better to just run high sensitivity because it's easier to spin around, to climb, to jump on zip lines, to properly do your slide attacks as you slide past and turn to shoot somebody. High sensitivity will help you a lot. I think I'm 2 or 3 ticks above normal in the game, and it's been very beneficial to my play. We'll keep the gameplay going for a moment and swap to hand cam instead of face cam so that I can explain this. Apex Legends is a really well-designed game when it comes to mobility. If you're playing this game on a mouse and keyboard, you can just have one button for everything and you never have to take your hands off the mouse. And on console, you have the same options that you have on PC. Wow, you can see how long it's been since I used this old controller. And if you want to, you can jump onto a zip line, hit the zip line, change your weapon, pull out a grenade, spin, get off the zip line, go to a side, duck, and shoot, and do like dozens of things at the same time. However, you'll notice that each time I have to do something, I have to take my hands off of one stick or the other. I never get to keep my hands on the sticks because I'm always busy doing these sort of options. And when you do that, that means, well, when I'm jumping, I can't look. When I'm grabbing something, I can't look. When I swap my grenades, I can't look. When I heal, I can't walk. When I equip my grenade, I can't walk, and then I have to go back to walking. So if I wanted to heal and walk, I'd have to hit the heal button and then the walk button. And there's a lot of things that you would end up doing some sort of goofy holding, or I've actually leaned it on my face a time or two when practicing this, and it was kind of a miserable experience, to be honest. You're essentially left with the choice of extra steps and unusual like hand configurations, or just letting one of your sticks go while you do other options. However, enter Scuf controllers, and this is my very own Drifter branded Scuff Vantage that you can see right here with the bottom paddles and the side paddles as well, which are rather important to our conversation today. Okay guys, so in game, for example, if I had absolutely nothing going on, but let's just imagine I'd spotted enemies down here, what I could do is run, jump, grab the zip line, pull out my wingman, decide to duck, disengage, slide, pull out a grenade, throw the grenade, and continue to do like a 360 slide the whole time to freedom. Use my ability to come back, easy mode climbing, turn and climb. It's just so ridiculously easy, all the things you can do with the Scuf. Deploy the ultimate. Oops.
People.
There's people? Where's people? You're pinging the mount. Okay, I see it. Alright, well, let's go to that building and let's see if we can get a great live example for Scuf. I'm going balls deep with my pistol here. I hope you guys are ready. This guy is not ready at all. He has no idea what's coming to him. That was so mean. How are you guys doing? Seems like you're all doing great. If I could aim, that'd be swell. That would be really swell. I tried to get all fancy. Almost choked it there because I had an opportunity to do it on the stream. Sorry, guys.
Tapped me in the head.
Good fight, though. I mean, that's content. That's YouTube content right there. That's showing me not all BS, that some of this is legit. And Scuff controllers, each of them have a different number of paddles. On the screen you can see the Scuff Infinity, which has 2 paddles. The Scuff Impact is the first one to have 4. And then finally the Scuff Vantage, which is mine. I would like to say it has 6 paddles, but these are called side buttons. Sacks is what they call them. So you've got 6 customizable buttons. As you can see, the game itself has a lot of different in-game settings, and there's a lot of scuffs, and since they can have their paddles be customized, you can customize them to a lot of different stuff. This is just a sampling of the options that you could have when playing the game, and each one of these P1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever is paddles, which is extra buttons for you to do things with. And I am going to focus on I can't go through all of these today, that'll take like 2 hours. I'm just going to focus on my personal configuration. So for example, the configuration that I personally play on, I took each one of the face buttons, which is jump, pick up, swap weapons, duck, and map them to the back paddle. So it's jump, duck, swap weapons, and pick up, so that when I'm aiming and I can just continue to round, I can just swap weapons by clicking a paddle. If I want to slide, I can just squeeze my paddle, and you can't even see it on the camera because I have to hit them down here, but I squeeze my paddle and I have full control over motion on both sticks. And for the 2 side paddles, this is where it really is important in Apex Legends, and this is where I think that Apex Legends is weakest when it comes to its console controls, is that your healing and your grenades are both bound to D-pad, and access to the quick swap menu and there's no quick grenade button are on the D-pad. So to throw a grenade, you have to stop moving and get that and select it and then throw it, and or to heal, it's the same thing. It's very inconvenient. I mapped my heal to the left paddle over here, the left side action thing, and the grenade is on my right paddle, so it's a much closer to a quick action. So I can just tap and throw, or tap and heal, or tap and just use the item. If I want to access the quick menu, I can be running around and just squeeze one of the side paddles, hit the quick menu, do it, and then hit to do a quick heal. Same kind of thing. If I want to swap my grenades, I don't have to like hold this one down and then fiddle with this over here and try to move that. It's not necessary. I can just squeeze my side paddle, select the grenade I want, let go, and then throw it. It's pretty easy, actually. It makes me better at the game. Normally, when I do a sponsored video and I talk about a product like this one, and you've seen this in previous videos, I would say that Scuff controllers are about comfort. If you buy a Scuff controller, you're not going to immediately become Goku and just level up to Super Saiyan mode and murder people in the game. They're about choice. It's about unlocking your inner potential. However, Apex Legends is an incredibly demanding game, and in that game, I personally really need the extra help. I would probably cry if I had to play Apex without my Scuff, without one of my Scuffs, much less the Vantage. I would just, if I had to go back to the old plain Jane controller, I think you would see endless complaints about this game on console for me, and I probably wouldn't play it as much. However, having better controls and having better inputs and being able to do the things that I know I can do on PC on console makes the game much more enjoyable for me. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something about how I play Apex Legends, my sponsor Scuff Gaming, and how the product works and why some people are choosing this over the default controllers. If you did, there's a link down there in the description. You can go to check it out. A discount code which gets you 5% off. And one of the most common questions that I have about Scuff controllers that I would just like to clear up before there's any confusion here is people ask me, how durable are Scuff controllers? And my answer is that they're basically just as durable as a regular controller. Some people go really hard on controllers and they shred them in 3 months. Some people, like myself, typically controllers last years and years. You need to know how fast you go through regular controllers, because how fast you go through these controllers is going to be about the same as how fast you go through Scuff. They're built to roughly the same specifications. Guys, that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.